The Lost Book of Remedies Review. There is no uncertainty that Mother Nature has favored us with incredible power and bolster that will start us even in troublesome occasions. Be that as it may, one of his greatest help is to assist us with mending ourselves with the enchantment drink that nature has covered up in itself. Truly, numerous individuals have overlooked that nature truly can secure against all well-being dangers and can help treat all types of illness. Individuals regularly disregard the significance of nature and wreck woods and trees each day on account of the developing populace. Alongside deforestation, they likewise hurt the characteristic blessings that are accessible as mending herbs, fixings, and meds utilized since antiquated occasions. Also, these herbs and drugs can even help in the treatment of persevering medical issues. To save these assets and help individuals, Claude Davis has made this great book that can caution you of the considerable number of marvels of nature. As such, the utilization of the Lost Book of Remedies gives you the way to utilize all the mystical forces of nature. You will be astounded at how rapidly your well-being and way of life will change. What is the Lost Book of Remedies? The Lost Book of Remedies is principally a digital book, which contains every one of the apparatuses and procedures and common cures required during the emergency. The e-book was made by Claude Davis. In the writer's sentiment, this book contains all the significant herbs and their advantages, just as fixings that can astonish you and secure you against all well-being dangers to your well-being. The best piece of this book is that you realize how to develop your meds and herbs. The principal preferred position of this book is that it advances well-being and improve the strength of your friends and family and friends and family. This shows probably the best devices that are covered up in nature and are known to just a couple of individuals. It does not just tell the best way to get it or create it. Nonetheless, this book additionally tells the best way to improve your general well-being. These measures will assist you with keeping up your circulatory strain, avoid diabetes, aggravation, dying, change the indications of joint pain, invigorate absorption, animate psychological capacity and ensure your heart against chance. They are additionally powerful in treating regular issues, for example, colds and hacks. How does the Lost Book of Remedies works? There are many clear shots for each therapeutic plant that is promptly accessible all through North America. You will gain proficiency with a ton about restorative herbs and you will take clear pictures to pick the correct plant. This book contains a lot of point-by-point data about therapeutic plants that everybody can utilize, paying little respect as far as anyone is concerned about plants. Everybody can utilize this book and gather restorative plants that are promptly accessible in North America. Since this book contains several therapeutic plants, Claude assembled these plants to discover these plants as fast as could reasonably be expected. For instance, there is a different area on weeds in the yard where you will find out about plants with solid mending properties. Likewise, this area will show you how to set up the packs to hurt the dresses and stop the dying. This book contains plants for the treatment of fevers, colds, influenza, asthma, circulatory strain, and immune system infections. Furthermore, this book shows numerous American plants that are accessible alongside the endurance tree. All aspects of this endurance tree can help somehow. Advantages of the Lost Book of Remedies. You will get data on probably the best common fixings and their uses, including fixings, for example, the bad bear paw, red beaba powder, the man fir balm diary, berries, and hawthorn trees and significantly more. You will find out about the strategies and methods that you can use to develop herbs and plants that can improve your general well-being. The book will assist you with venturing by the venture to develop plants and therapeutic plants, so you can utilize them in the event of ailment. The creator guarantees that these medications can treat root issues. You will get a rundown of mitigating plants and the way toward developing them, so you can utilize them to recuperate wounds and wounds. Another significant assistance that he will let you know is a rainbow plant known for its antiviral properties. The book tells the best way to utilize jam and root to treat infections and medical issues. This ebook guide will assist you with controlling your disease, for example, herpes, flu, and hepatitis A, B, and C. In this book, drugs notice hinder the development of microorganisms and assist battle with liberating radicals in the body. What will you get from the Lost Book of Remedies? Instructs you to set up your very own drugs, except for homegrown meds and herbs. This book likewise incorporates a bit-by-bit manage on creating well-being arrangements. Every working guidance is straightforward and pursues. It ensures against different ailments. These digital book recorded medications shield you from medical issues, for example, asthma, sniffling, chills, wheezing, and substantially more. To tackle issues, you should simply enter the nursery and discover an answer. Valuable herbs that can be added to nourishment. Few individuals realize that the grass can detoxify the body and used to treat numerous viral and parasitic issues. Flavors are the best medication, and half of your medical issues can be dealt with normally. This book likewise shows that you have to safeguard existing kitchen herbs and how to add them to your eating regimen to utilize them. Rewards. Reward number 1: the 72 square feet medicinal garden. Reward number 2: the Disaster Medicine Handbook. Study this, the Lost Book of Remedies. Now and again asked questions FAQ. What is the Lost Book of Remedies? The Lost Book of Remedies is essentially a digital book, which contains every one of the devices and systems and regular cures required during the emergency. The ebook was made by Claude Davis. How does it work? There are many clear shots for each therapeutic plant that is promptly accessible all through North America. You will become familiar with a great deal about therapeutic herbs, and you will take clear pictures to pick the correct plant. Where you can get this guide? You can download this guide from its official site by tapping the beneath connect in the depiction. Aces and cons of the Lost Book of Remedies. In this book, you will study the numerous trees and blooms that you can use to battle sicknesses, for example, tumors and tumors. It additionally helps in the battle against common, practically all well-being dangers. With this digital book, you will get a manual for any catastrophe as a little something extra. This book contains all the data you have to secure yourself against well-being dangers. All medications recorded in this book are 100% unique, tried and restoratively tried. They don't bring on any symptoms. You can likewise utilize these instruments to evacuate every single unsafe poison and synthetic substances from your body. There is additionally an unconditional promise, which means you don't need to reconsider before purchasing this guide. The main impediment of this program supervisor is that you cannot get to it without a solid association with the internet. End. If you are somebody who needs to dispose of these costly treatments and drugs, this is the correct book you can purchase. This program guide carries you closer to Mother Nature and causes you to utilize the most costly endowments covered up in therapeutic plants and plants. Ordinary utilization of these herbs and prescriptions can fundamentally change your well-being and help lead a solid and glad life. This program can turn your life around in case you're prepared to place its substance into great use. Above all, it's sponsored by a 60-day unconditional promise, which means it's 100% safe to attempt and ensured to give you a great incentive for cash. Decision: go ahead, give it a shot.